Welcome back to another episode of Camping Camera. Today we've got a big reveal. Mom finally brought me the quilt. Alright, so welcome back everyone. Hey, in a few episodes past, I showed you that my mom was making a quilt for my Teardrop camper, and she's finally got the quilt done. And I will say that you got it done with a little drama. Yes. I think she got like 2 days away from finishing the quilt, and this happened. She fell and broke her arm. She actually called me up and said, "Hey, I'm 2 days away from finishing your quilt." And then like a day or two later, she calls up and says, "Hey, I fell and broke my arm, and oh, by the way, it's the one that I sew with." So you managed to finish it with a broken arm? Who does that?
Nobody but me. It's called the Impossible Quilt. That's the title of it. It's queen size, and there's many reasons why it's called the Impossible Quilt.
And it was called that before you broke your arm, too.
Before I broke my arm. And even though it was fun working on it, and I learned many things that goes right along with Michael as he went along working on his Teardrop camper, I learned many things working on a quilt that I never would have known. And all these very experienced quilting ladies told me I could not make that quilt with the backing on it that was a fleece, and it would stretch, which it did in many places. And I had to figure out on my own what to do. Lots of mistakes in it, but it should be warm.
Well, I look forward to seeing it. So you know the Camp Easy Teardrop. The teardrop itself is kind of a ivory color, but I put lime green decals on there, and on the inside I even have a little pill that's got some blue. So she made the quilt a custom match to the camper.
Yeah. So
can I open this thing up?
Yes. It's kind of a shading lime green. I thought that was pretty.
You did a good job quilting that.
And I tried different stitches on sewing the binding down, and boy, that one was perfect. It caught everything.
Now down here on the bottom corner, you put something cool in there.
It's not even, but I got it on.
The Impossible Quilt, July 2019, from my son Michael Foster and wife Joanne. Designed, pieced, and quilted with love by Mom.
Yes.
I appreciate that. That is very, very nice.
I hope they can use it, stay warm, on all their travels.
That is wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Oh, look at this.
Corner.
This is the. Now, did you tell me this goes at the foot of the bed?
Yeah. What you just read is on one end of the foot, only it's the back
Zoom
side.
Right there.
And this one's on the front side, and I just thought it looked pretty there.
Tennessee, hashtag get outside. Isn't that cool? And hey, that's from Jamestown.
Yes.
So Jamestown's just right down the road.
Yes.
Well, that's all right. That is all right. So that'll be on top of the quilt at the foot.
Yeah.
And then the top of it
actually
folds over so you see the blue backing.
Right down here at the other corner, it's on here. And you can tell from the front because that went through little vines.
That's all right.
Yeah.
You did a fantastic job. You'd never know that was your first quilt, would you? So, Joanne made the curtains for Joanne, my wife, made the curtains for the camper.
And they're pretty. I've seen them. They're beautiful.
Mom made a quilt, and Joanne ended up having enough of the fabric left that she's going to make me some pillowcases.
That'll be pretty. It will. That'll look real good on it.
Here in a moment, I'll show you what it looks like inside the camper. Look forward to seeing that. But Mom, thank you. You actually worked on the quilt about as long as I worked on the camper, didn't you?
Yes. And I'm not an experienced quilter.
You are now.
Yes. Before this, I'd only made little small things like, you'd set your cup of coffee and a dessert on and things like that. I'd never made a big quilt. And then I made this queen size that I was told can't be done.
So I know that's not the typical episode of Camping Camera. We're not in the workshop, but we're in here with Mom. And how cool is it that she made a quilt for the Camp Easy? I look forward to putting that on there. So hey, check it out. Mom, if you're watching, and I know you are, thank you again for the wonderful quilt.